Yeah, so the price point on this was not cheap. These were actually $140.95. No taxes for me, and shipping is $7.95. So 150 bucks for this white box right here. It's a fancy Steve Madden box. He's a new designer in the sneaker game. Okay, so let's take a look and see how these look in hand. What in the world? Oh man. Super duper obviously this is biting off of the off-white joints right here. The Air Jordan 1 Chicago colorway specifically, I mean, down to some of the materials that are just straight up biting. But they decided to go Babesta on us here and throw down a star instead of the Nike swoosh. I mean, this is so bizarre. I don't even know how to describe it. The funniest detail about this is right here. It says on the inside, instead of the off-white branding, it says, "If found, please return to Madden 5216 New York." I actually, if I ever go to New York again, I want to bring these to this location and just return them and see what they do. That's hilarious. Why would it say "if found, return to this location"? I don't have the Chicago colorway. I have the UNC colorway. Instead of like off-white for Jordan, Air Jordan 1 Beaverton, Oregon, USA, 1985, which was what the off-white joints say, this one says "please return to." I think that they didn't understand the address of it. They're like, oh, they're putting an address to it. Let's add our own little twist to it. Like, it just didn't work. But they've added a pull tab to the back, so this is an upgraded version because you can see there's a pull tab right here. Also, let's see, what else did they do? Instead of the regular stitching on the back, they added like a baseball Frankenstein stitch on the back. This says NY90 on the tongue. If I had to say 3 things good about this shoe, where do I start? The star feels like it's a nice buttery leather. That's one good thing. The midsole design kind of rips like a Louis Vuitton sort of vibe instead, so it's not like a one-to-one ripoff of the Air Jordans. Is that a good thing? And the last good thing I could say about these, I can't. I only got 2. I only got 2 good things to say about these. These are terrible. Even on the bottom, the overall design of the outsole is a straight up bite off of the Jordans. Obviously, there's a little bit different hits here and there, but it looks exactly the same except for without the Nike branding. At least they didn't go all the way through and copy every single detail. We don't have an Air in quotes here. There's nothing in quotes here. There's no orange hits here with a little tab holding the swoosh on it. Instead, this one has the Bape stuff for some reason. They also had a Travis Scott one, like, knockoff version of these. I mean, this is like a Skechers kind of move right here. Like, I don't know what the people at Steve Madden were thinking. Like, if you were seriously in the office at Steve Madden going, let's go ahead and replicate that and make our own version of that and make it cooler and more mainstream. And then this is what they got. I don't know. Bad move, Steve Madden. Shame on you guys. Like, this is a big shame on you. And I wonder if they got a cease and desist because I could not find these on their website after they dropped again. And I got them on pre-order. So maybe they're back and available, I don't know, but pretty terrible knockoff, ripoff of the off-white joints right here. So this is an interesting mix of what this one is. The toe box section right here has the same style of material that's ripping off of this one. However, the side panel right here doesn't have that. This is the same material as on the toe box. They went with a different weird white nylon material underneath the star. There is no raw edge here. There is no raw edge around the collar or on the tongue. The collar is super flimsy and it feels like a sweatband right here instead of the mesh material like on the Air Jordans. They did the 3 little lace holes out here that are left unlaced, and then also the 2 additional ones on the top section up here. And there is no Air Jordan logo. However, they do have an NY90 on the side of the tongue, which is a nod to the Nike Air on the side of the tongue of the Virgil joints. There is no zip ties, so that's nice that they didn't rip the zip ties at least. The back section is, I mean, the way that they lined everything up back here looks the same. Different material around the heel cup, different stitching on the back gray section. This one does have a pull tab as well, so that is a little bit of a difference. Again, the midsole is totally different. It's like they ripped the Louis Vuitton midsole instead on this one, but the traction looks exactly the same. They call it the Steve Madden number 001. 4 stars on it. I don't know why they have 4 stars. If found, please return to Madden. These should go back to Madden for sure. I don't even know what to do with these. These are terrible. But this is the video. I wanted to show you guys an unboxing of these weird Steve Madden joints, and not something that I would recommend buying. I'm curious again, and I've said this when I talk about the knockoff market, like who buys these? Like what is the market for this? Is it just uninformed parents or uninformed people that are looking to be trendy-ish but try to have like the knockdown trends? I get it. There's like certain companies that have really trendy things, and then there's always a trickle-down, knockdown like versions of those, and maybe that's what they're trying to do on this, except for it's usually better if that is happening within the brand, not when other brands are completely ripping the products. But anyway, who am I to judge? That is what we have. Super weird, and yeah, shame on you, Steve Madden. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video though. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the notification bell to be notified of when my videos go live, and have a good rest of the day. More videos soon. Peace, guys.